Ready for this? Now notice the chain on his foot. You see it, right?
I was just I was just looking at the statue, and he is saying that the statue is Satan, and he was saying that that's an apple on the ground, and they were torches on the ground, and the crown that he had in his hand. And when I really looked at the statue, we were all programmed and trained to know that that was Satan. But if you look at life for what it is and look at that statue looks like us. If you look at the statue very carefully, if you use your discernment, you see a man sitting there. You see a crown that is in his hand with 7 stars on it. Basically means 7 deadly sins, right? And he's sitting on a chair. He got chained on his leg that attached him to the ground. And he has an apple. An apple means forbidden fruit, like it's something that you are not supposed to take. And he has one scroll in his hand and one scroll that is sitting next to the apple. And yet he is chained. So looking at that, I wouldn't think that it's Lucifer or Satan in that chair. I would think that it's us in that chair. Because we are the one who has the poison in us. We are the one that is cursed with the apple. We don't have our crown on our heads anymore. We don't have our crown. And we are entrapment in this planet. And we are the only one that is able to open up the scrolls. Because remember, in the Bible, only the worthy one, the worthy lamb, was the one that was worthy of opening up the seals and the scrolls. So you see a man sitting on a chair. His crown is in his hand. He got one scroll on the floor, one scroll in his hand, and he has an apple, and he's in chains. That lets me know that this man is a powerful being. But he is poisoned, and he is in prison, and he had the scroll in his hand, but he can't put his crown on to open the scroll because his power is gone, because he is cursed because he ate the apple. And because he ate the apple, he don't know that the power that he has is on him, because all he got to do is open up the scrolls. So the statue looks like that it's a person sitting there with all the powers that it needs around him, but he's not aware of it because he doesn't have the crown on his head, because he ate that poison apple. That poison apple is what we ate. And symbolically, well, we really didn't eat a poison apple. We are all cursed. We are all poison. And the apple represents poison. And it's sitting in front of him. Then he got a scroll sitting next to him. And he got one in his hand. But yet he has a crown in his hand also. And he's chained. And if you look at our lives, we are chained in this body. We are imprisoned in this body. We are poison. We don't know where we are. We don't know anything. And we are trapped here. But we don't know that we actually have the key of life to open up the seal. We don't know we have that power yet because we are poisoned like the apple. And the crown that he has in his hand, that crown belongs on his head. This is why he looked troubled, because he don't know where he's at. He don't know where he is. He don't even know why he's entrapped. And then the Statue of Liberty, where you see the statue, if you look under that statue, it's chains on that person's feet. If you look at other statues, if you look at other photos and videos of the Statue of Liberty, if you look at that feet, that statue is also chained by the feet. And it got the crown on the head. And it is holding a torch. It is holding light. And a lot of people think of it as Lucifer. He's chained. The Statue of Liberty got chains on his feet. He got his crown on his head, and he's holding the torch of life. And then the other statue, the crown is in his hand. And he's pausing and he's sitting down in entrapment. So when y'all look at these statues of Lucifer and Satan, During this time in our lives, y'all gotta really have deep wisdom and understanding and discernment. Because in this life, in this dimension, the devils are the one that is trying to save the dimension. And it's the gods that's trying to destroy it. So when y'all see these different statues that looks like Lucifer, take a real good look. Because if it was a statue of Lucifer, Lucifer would be empowered, not imprisoned. We are the ones in prison. Why would Lucifer have chains on his feet and hands? Why? Shouldn't we be the ones having the chains? We are imprisoned here. We are entrapped here. We are the gods. We don't know we the gods. We don't even have our crown yet. We don't even know how worthy we are. And that statue basically showed us who we are. And then in New York, they got the same statue, right? But this time the crown is on his head. But he's still in prison, but he got a torch. So I'm not trying to say that the statue is wrong, or I'm not trying to say that the guy isn't right. But when you look at life for what it is, everybody and everything that has ever tried to make mankind better, that has ever tried to make humankind better, or to ever try to wake human beings up, has always been considered the devil or Satan or demons. So it looks like to me, living in this realm, living in this dimension, Satan is the one that is actually trying to save this dimension. And the God who y'all worship is the one trying to destroy it. That's all I'm trying to say. This is just my unpopular opinion. You know, you can take it, you can leave it, but this is why it says in the Bible that many will be selected, but only few going to get chosen. Because you got to have great discernment to know what's going on. And to be chosen, you have to know exactly. You got to be on point at all times. And this is why in the Bible, it say a lot of chosen ones are going to be deceived. They will. And the reason why they will, because a lot of chosen one is going to get in fear. And a lot of chosen ones still don't have the understanding because they are not seeking in themselves. And they are not seeking in their higher self to get the knowledge that they need. But when I look at that statue, I don't see Satan. When I look at that statue, I do see Satan, but I see us. I don't see Lucifer in that statue at all. I just don't. Now, maybe I'm wrong. You know, you don't have to listen to me. I ain't nobody. But when I saw that man's statue sitting on that chair, I saw us sitting there. I didn't see Lucifer sitting there at all. I didn't see Lucifer at all.